MAGA world is melting down after South Park absolutely destroyed Donald Trump's Homeland Security chief, Kristi Noem. In another brutal episode, they dragged her as the unhinged extremist she really is, and honestly, they didn't even have to exaggerate by much. And the timing couldn't be worse for Noem, because just this week, she made two chilling announcements that could supercharge Trump's immigration war. So stick around to hear the new hilarious South Park clip, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. So before we get into the South Park clip itself, let's review the two chilling announcements that Kristi Noem made this week, because they have some really bad implications. First, she announced the official opening of a new massive migrant facility in the state of Indiana. It is expected to be nearly as large as Alligator Alcatraz, and of course it had to get its own nickname as well.
So the Department of Homeland Security announcing the next Alligator Alcatraz, but this one will be located in Indiana, and they're calling it the Speedway Slammer. Set to house the worst of the worst criminals. Here to discuss is DHS Secretary Kristi Noem. Madam Secretary, thanks so much for joining Fox and Friends this morning.
Good morning, Lawrence.
So, Madam Secretary, this is the next phase of this. You guys need more beds, and it looks like Indiana has agreed to do this. How long would people be housed here, and how quickly will they be deported after that?
Well, it'll be exactly the same type of facility and how it's utilized as our other detention centers. When individuals, these criminal illegal aliens, the worst of the worst, are detained by ICE, they will be processed and go through due process and paperwork and then return to their countries. Obviously, we want them, if they've committed criminal acts or been convicted of them, we want them to pay the consequences of that, but then we will send them home. They don't belong in this country. They never should have been allowed in under the Biden administration, and so that's what this facility is in Indiana, and we're so grateful for the partnership that we're building with governors. We've got several of these facilities that'll come online soon, and it really is meeting a need that our country has to clean up our streets.
This new Speedway Slammer is going to be holding migrants very soon, but as Kristi Noem explained, there could be many facilities like this to come. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Republican governors start bidding to get the next migrant prison built just to stay on Trump's good side. But beyond just more prisons, Kristi Noem now has her mindset on getting even more ICE agents. You see, she can't massively ramp up deportations without more agents. The only problem is, no one actually wants to work for her. Just like dozens of other departments under the Trump regime, no one is signing up to work for Kristi Noem. And what is her solution to fix this? Remove all age limits to become an ICE agent.
This is one of the things that I'm so excited about, because we've seen our ICE officers be terrorized by activists, by violent people who want to do them harm, and they have continued to go out bravely and do their jobs and make sure that they're upholding the rule of law. And so our recruitment efforts to hire 10,000 new ICE officers has been extremely successful. Lawrence, as of today, we have over 80,000 applicants for those 10,000 positions already. People and patriots across this country that say, we want to join, we want to help and be a part of this effort. It's overwhelming to see the amount of response and support that our ICE officers have gotten, and people who want to join their ranks. So I would tell everybody, go to join.ice.gov and go there and sign up, be a part of this team that is helping make America safe again with President Trump. And the other thing, Lawrence, I would say is we've removed any of the age barriers. We no longer have a cap on how old you can be, or you can continue at age 18, sign up for ICE and join us and be a part of it. We'll get you trained and ready to be equipped to go out on the streets and help protect families.
Kristi Noem claims that her efforts have been successful, but in reality, she's capped out on people willing to volunteer for ICE. This age limit removal is probably just the beginning for the agency. First, she'll look for retired police officers, then ex-military, and then anyone loyal to Trump. Law enforcement agencies have regulations for a reason, but let's face it, sticking to rules is not Republican strong suit. So after a week of opening more future concentration camps, expanding ICE at all costs, and having a photo shoot with the Coast Guard because why not, the TV show South Park set its eyes on Kristi Noem. They completely ripped her to pieces in their latest episode, showing her as the MAGA maniac she truly is. Oh, and if you haven't heard, she once shot her own dog because she's a terrible person, so that's context for this clip.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face, because sometimes doing what's important means doing what's hard. Whoa, whoa! Now we'll ask the same determination observation of you. Because detaining and questioning people is never easy.
Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to show the full clip, but if you can, definitely go watch it, because the whole thing is even more brutal. But between Kristi Noem's real-life cruelty, her obsession with turning immigration control into a private army for Donald Trump, and her addiction to awkward forced photo shoots, Kristi Noem tends to act like a cartoon villain on a regular basis. South Park really hit the mark with this one, at least in my opinion, and I can't wait to see them drag the rest of Trump's insane team in the future. And if you want to keep getting updates like these on a regular basis, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.